So, let me see. What did I say we were going to do? Oh, yes. The division from hell. I need Dachfritier. Come on, where did you go? Dachfritier. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's Pravda, so invite him to the division. Add to contacts, and then invite to division. And then we need Dach, wherever he's got to. Ah, the real Dach. I didn't know there were any fakes running around. Okay, so just pull him up. The real Dachfritier. There we go, got him. Okay, right. Open context, invite to division. Right. Set commanders for maximum anti-air. Yoink. Yes, he's trained for Cleveland. No, I'm totally not setting up to go seal clubbing in ranked. Why do you ask? Okay, just quickly tab across, get rid of that. Okay, so we have one Kaga, one Atlanta, which I really need to fit a... oh no, November Echo is loaded, so that's all to the good. And then we have Dak, if you can grab your Atlanta, please. We have what is perhaps best described as one of those divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hell. Thank you, Louisiana, by the way. Yes, I think it's a reasonable assumption that everybody in ranked is running around with a 19-point captain. Oh, we are so going to hell for this. Let me see, after that, what else do I have? There is a playthrough of Thief, if you're interested. I did a couple of others, but I never really finished them. I also did Arkham Knight, if you want to take a look at that. And right now, however, that Hiryu probably has just realised what's about to hit it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Playtime. Because Duck and I are both running Atlantas. If you have never encountered the Atlanta before, this is the anti-air boat from hell. Basically, if that Hiryu is going to try and run any kind of air defense, he is going to get his fighters dragged straight across our flak zones and wrecked. Well, Dark, tell you what, I will take station just to the west covering B. You take station covering to the west of C. So I will go here, and if you go here. And that then gives us overlap on both B and C. Now, Graf, it's not nice to taunt the victims. Give them hell? Oh, believe me. That Hiryu is heading for the special hell. Yes, but taunt them once you've beaten them. Taunting them before you've beaten them is just premature. Okay, so just pushing up towards B will then laze around and provide a bit of fire support. While basically Graf goes and murders all their ships. Ooh, and speaking of victims, I see an underage boat. Hello, Farragut. In fact, I see... ooh, hello, lady. This is not going to be very elephant at all, is it? Hello. And... hello. Oi, that's... I think the Akatsuki has just realised how bad a situation he's in. And now the Farragut's turn is coming. Come to a full stop. Promise this island is going to get in the way. Fine by me. I'm just going to back up slightly. Oh. Looks like the fighters are skirting round the edge of the flak envelope. Okay. Just backing up a touch. One radar sweep in 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, cutie. There you are. And of course, because he is in smoke, he can't see what's shooting him. Oh, and there goes his engine. And we should have this destroyer dead in a couple of seconds. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, and the new mech's bagged him. Right, so this enemy destroyers, 2 out of 3 dead. Third one is the Lebrecht Mars over at point A. Fine, looks like we've got point B deadlocked pretty much. Torpedoes whizzing through empty water. And now, oh, hang on. Come on, bombers. Come on, just a little closer. Just a little closer. That's right. Come on. Oh yes. Oh please. Come on, baby. You have no idea what you're getting into, do you? One squadron gone. Second squadron. They've realised what they've gotten into. It is not going to be quick enough to save them. Lock onto squadron number 3. And boom, 13 gone. Okay, looks like the Grashspay is trying to push forward, so we'll just load up some armor piercing. He's going to be broadside by the time I've backed round this corner. Okay, now the Graf is being careful. He's staying bow on, so we'll switch back to high explosive for a second. I don't know how long the Farragut's smoke is going to last. He's just popped his hydro, so torpedoes are running. Now that's going to force him out. Or rather, torpedoes from Graf are going to force him out. The smoke, however, is fading, so I need to get on the move. And I think Graf has... Ow! That hurt. Goddamn Colorado. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get anything. No, I'm not. Fine. Fine by me. Just duck out of sight again. His hydro's still picking me up, so I need to be a little careful. Reload to armor piercing. Get my next torpedo launcher round. Now, he is going to be trying to get his own guns round. He'll be anticipating the launch as well. There we go. Shots out. Hello, brown sugar. Have some armor piercing. Oh, God. Ow. Well, we soaked the worst of it. Graf's angled. Now, the question is, did I give enough... No, I didn't give enough lead on the torpedoes. And as a consequence, they are all going to miss. Damn it. Okay. Now, the question is, am I about to get some surprise up the stern? Maybe. Fine. Break out the Dakar. Come on, we just need to kill this guy before he gets another shot with those 11-inch guns. Turn, 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 turn. He got another shot with those 11-inch guns. Damn it. Oh well, he died shortly after, so life is good.
All forces, capture that area.
Dach, meanwhile, is getting a little adventurous himself.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Okay.
Wilco.
In fact, Dach is going to have to get out of there because he's got a very angry battleship coming for him. There are torpedo bombers coming in, but it might not be enough. However, he's going to get the chance to run up a few anti-air kills himself. Dark, pop your defensive fire, man. That looks like some juicy, juicy torpedo bomber you can have. And some fighters as well. In fact, you know what? Just kill them all. Preferably before that turp hits his secondary. Yeah. Well, this Hiryu either doesn't know what an Atlanta can do, or he doesn't care. Just turning away, the flak is flying. Unfortunately, that is a hostile torpedo. Duck, watch out! Torpedo forward! Ow. And, ow. Oh dear. Best laid plans and all that. Graf, your escort has just gone. Sorry. Splat. Yeah. Still, Graf got the turpits, so whether that trade-off was worth it is debatable. He also managed to set the Edinburgh on fire. The Edinburgh, however, has popped its damcon and its heal potion, so much for that. Yes, well, oops. Okay, well, let's just ride with the bombers for a bit. Admittedly, it's one of those long pauses now as Graf recovers his bombers and gets them back. And yeah, we are pretty much in one of those little lulls, and astonishingly, we're not winning as convincingly as I thought we were. Battleship managed to take point B. The destroyers are, well, we've got one left. Unfortunately, I think it's the, yep, it's El Gunero in the Leibrecht Mars. And he is sneaking his way down into point D. Of course, that does mean he is playing kissy-kissy, chasey-chasey with a pair of Fuso-class battleships. Of course, with the luck those things have... Oh, wait, no, they're clanned up, so that could be awkward. Alternately, you've got the Arpeggio Haguro over there, who might well make a turn back. They're all chasing the Scharnhorst, however, so they will notice he's there as soon as they make... as soon as he starts making the cap. But, yeah. As Graf comments, it's rather useful that Kaga comes with a lot of torpedo bombers and is very, very good at her job. Unfortunately, we did not quite manage to eat all the Hiryu's planes before the inevitable. It was that broadside from the Colorado. I shouldn't have hung there. I shouldn't have gotten quite as greedy as I did when I was trying to get a shot on the Graf Spee. So, another fighter squadron goes splat. They are over the Mogami, however, so I don't know whether that's enough flak to trouble them. No, it isn't, but it is forcing them to be a little bit conservative. The real problem, however, is this Colorado, Zissio 1989. However, he's got torpedo bombers coming in. One Kaga special coming right up. Admittedly, he also has a New Mex special coming in as well, and what looks like Mogami's party piece as well. So the question is, who's gonna kill him first? He's seen the torpedoes. He's not turning fast enough, however, so he's gonna eat two by the looks of it. Boom. So he's almost gone. Kaga's bombers come in for the kill. Admittedly, they've got fighters behind them, but it doesn't matter because the Nagato sniped him right before, you know, Kaga's torpedoes. Yeah. So, one dive bomber squadron probably about to die. Kaga's other bombers are breaking away to the east, trying to get themselves into position to tackle the group that has just realised point D has been capped out from underneath them. Gangster 9632 has seen El Gunero. He's lining up his broadside. Secondary's got a couple of shots, but he's waiting for that main battery to load. Gunnero's put his torpedoes in the water. Come on, is he going to see this? Both salvos are gone. His engine is out. Secondaries are firing. He's popped smoke. The Fuso, however, has seen the torpedoes. He's turning in. He's going to eat 1 and 2 on the nose. However, that is the worst that Gunnero can do for about a minute, and the Fuso can now just charge him down and beat him to death with guns, and Gunnero knows it. I think either he doesn't have last stand or his engine has been knocked out repeatedly, but the secondaries are going to kill him most likely. They only need one more hit. Main battery is out and he is gone. It's the Haguro that gets the kill. Meanwhile, over on the western side, things aren't looking too good either, because the Hiryu's torpedo bombers just decided they wanted some Archer for lunch. And by the looks of it, they kind of got what they were going for. 25,000 damage onto Graf Ferdinand. However, that is the bombers more or less shot. There is a Mogami and a Fuso now chasing down that Hiryu. Graf manages to burn down Alien Dude's Fuso, such misfortune, but it will not, in fact, stop the cap because the second Fuso is also in there. So we have another one of those pauses while the carriers recover and rearm their aircraft. That said, this game is fairly solidly in the bag. The Haguro is making the cap. The Fuso is somewhere. The Hiryu is actually dead, which is a bit of a surprise. I can only assume that, yeah, the battleship's got him, and Graf's wave of torpedo bombers has just sighted some battleship. Who is... You know, I think he might be close enough to the shoreline that Graf is going to have to go round, or the torpedoes won't arm. So, what's Graf doing? Looks like he's going for a straight-in approach to start with, but he's lost 2 bombers to the Fuso's flak. And yet he's having to circle because the Fuso is so close to the shoreline that if he did try for a straight-in approach, the torpedoes wouldn't arm. And then we get a little loop back. In come the bombers. There's nowhere the Fuso can go. Torpedoes are in the water. Looks like it's going to be at least 2 hits, possibly 3. 1, 2. Third is going to miss just astern, scrapes the bombers on the way out. Second wave of torpedo bombers, however, is closing in. The Fuso is now committed to that channel. He is not going to manage to get close up. All he can do, really, oddly enough, is go straight down the middle of the channel, because if he does that, he might be close enough to both shorelines that he is going to be safe from torpedoes from either side. Graf, meanwhile, is a little bit annoyed that people are trying to kill his goddess of misfortune, and the Fuso is trying for the mid-channel, but let's see, torpedo bombers make their hook turn, come in, fish in the water, only 2 because of the shore drop, and the second one does arm, but the Fuso has popped its health potion and is now bow on to a Tirpitz. Graf is not going to be able to rearm his bombs in time. Fuso is burning and about to go somewhat aground, and that's all she wrote. There is one Haguro left who, well, let's just say I don't think speed is going to save her here. On the other hand, this is 39,000 damage for anyone who fancies whacking the Pinata. Well, it was 39,000 damage, but the game just ended, so the Pinata gets away intact. Alright, well that wasn't quite the Hell Division I thought it was going to be. I was expecting much more from that, and how did I come out top? Well, top aside from the Tirpitz and the Mogami. I mean, Graf got more air kills, more ground kills. I'm not sure where... Yeah, 21 got more air kills as well. I'm honestly not sure how that happened. Possibly the spotting and the 100,000 damage for Kaga. Yes, I'm not accusing you of being dirty, Graf, but yeah, let's face it, this division is just flat evil. Alright, let's roll them bones, ladies and gentlemen. Roll them bones, roll them bones. Yeah. No such luck. Okay. Opens the container. Right. Oh, Sierra mics, those are always handy. Okay, as for the rest, that's just the Dreadnought from earlier on. Right, Dark, Graf, I don't know if you guys want to swap over. I'm quite happy to do one last game in the Atlanta.